Okay, coming to the so technology development transfer. So we are discussing about the guidelines, two guidelines regarding technology transfer protocol. Okay, so technology transfer. So what are the basic guidelines we have to follow during the transformation of technology from the one premises to another premises or one in an organization or in a plant from different section, one unit to another unit. So technology having that some protocol that have to follow for during that transformation process from one premises to another premises, one organization to another organization. Okay. So actually, the technology transfer protocol, it is written by some organizing lab. Okay. Suppose you are involved in a laboratory where the research work is going on. Okay. You are developing a new technology. So as you are involved in the research work in the laboratory, so depending upon your work, depending upon your experience, you are making a protocol. Okay. And this protocol or this standard procedure, okay, if any other laboratory want to perform, they have to follow your protocol. Okay, so there will be some understanding between these two labs. Okay, suppose laboratory A and laboratory B. Okay, so laboratory A, they are involved in research development purpose. Also laboratory B, they are involved in research purpose and development purpose. Suppose A, they are discovering new technology. Okay, after discovering a technology, so during their technology discovering process, they are following different parameters, they are considering different parameters, they are maintaining some criteria. So during their process, they are making some master protocol, some protocol, or they are making some they are making some protocol, standard protocol as per their experience. If laboratory B, they want to combine together in lab A for development or for taking the information regarding new technology, new discovery, then both these labs have to be combined together, and the standard protocol of lab A will be followed by lab B. Okay. So it is in lab B, sometimes it will be a governing body, sometimes like in central government approved labs in India, having the various central government approving lab like CSIL lab, like CDRI Lucknow, okay, like CDL Kolkata. Suppose in a laboratory a molecule is discovered, then this standardity of this molecule will be justified by lab B, that will be sometimes central government. Sometimes this laboratory will be private funding. This laboratory combined together into laboratory A for making the product or improving the technology. Okay, so section technology transfer protocol are described here. So what are the technology transfer protocol? So coming to the objective, what are the objective of technology transfer protocol? First of all, it indicates the project. Okay, it indicates the project involved in the additions to the laboratory involved in the technology transfer. Okay, so suppose in a laboratory a project work is going on, different project work. Suppose you are doing a research work. So for this purpose, the funding will be coming from the central government. Okay, so project work, it is a research work. Okay, this research work sometimes will be performing technology transfer. Okay, in the field of technology transfer. Okay, so technology transfer it will help in a laboratory for invention of new technology. Okay, this is the main objective. Okay, then scope. What are the scope? So it defines the method that will transfer and the method which do not require to transfer. Okay, so scope. So after discovering a new technology or new method, you have to justify what technology or what method you have to transfer into another department or another section or another unit or another laboratory, and what method or on what process do not require to transfer. Okay, is the scope. Then material, method and equipment. Man, material, method, equipment, it is play important role for any premises or any plant for their development process, for their manufacturing process. Okay, so after manufacture, so you have to write down the batch. Okay, batch number. Okay, reference standard number, lot number. Okay, in premises or any industry, they manufacture the product by batch process. Okay, suppose morning shift, shifting process, shift number, batch number. Okay, and which method you are making the product, so method will be mentioned. Okay, we'll have to mention. And sample uniformity. Okay, sample uniformity, that means contact uniformity. Contact uniformity have to be mentioned. These are the material, method and equipment. Okay, in case of material, so material, that means raw material. Okay, so raw material it will be up to the standard quality, and method will be implemented that will be modern, where the modern technology will be involved for their working condition. And equipment also same, working condition will be up to the level of standard quality, standard equipment. Okay. Then coming to the experimental design. So it defines the procedure which will be followed, including the number of batches, analysis. Okay, that means experimental design. Experiment, that means you have to perform the different experiment in order to get the product up to the standard quality. So this experimental design includes IPQR, in-process quality control management, quality control management, quality assurance management system. Okay, all the data that you are getting after quality control, after in-process quality control, all the data will be evaluated and assured by quality assurance system. So this is the experimental design we have to perform. Okay, then data and data report forms. So after performing different experimental design, you are getting the data. That data report will have to be record, and this data report will be forms. Okay, so form data or form report will have to be collect and gather. Okay, then data analysis and acceptance criteria. So you are getting the data. So that data will having the standard. That data will be matched with the standard data range or not. Okay, we have to evaluate. Okay, so the data that we will getting by performing different experiment, the data will be analysis by different standard protocol, SOP. We have to match the data with standard book like IP, okay, like USP, like BP, like different standard pharmacopoeial books, okay, different research paper which having the high impact factor. Okay, so all the data will be have to analysis. If the data is sufficient to match the acceptance level, then data will be accepted. Okay, what are the acceptance criteria? So acceptance criteria will be fulfilled. Okay, the protocol should be designed, and which lab will live and view data, and how the data to whom the final result will be conveyed. That means data that will originate, that will create from the experimental design by performing different evaluating parameter. So that data will be further analyzed. Okay, because analysis is important, because the data whatever you are getting, the data result of the data will fulfill or match with the standard data level or not. Okay, standard data accepted level or not. If the data will having the acceptance levels as compared to standard data levels, or the data that will be mentioned into the official standard book like BP, like ESP, like UP, like IP, BP, okay, ESP, and different standard official books, official gadget, or different standard research paper, okay, that having the high impact factor. Okay, so that data will be accepted. Then deviation and investigation. Okay, deviation. Suppose you are getting the data. Data is little bit deviated with standard level. Okay, if the deviation occurs, so you have to justify why the data will not up to the level, why you are not getting the result up to the level, which reason is involved for this problem. You have to justify it and investigate it. After proper investigation, you can validate this process, you can validate the equipment, you can validate the material, you can validate the labor, you can validate the different process that is involved in their manufacturing process. Okay, if any deviations arises. Okay, after investigation proper method, you have to resolve the problem. After resolving the problem, then further experimental design you have to perform. After experimental design, you are getting the data. That data will be the standard. That data will be matched with the standard data. Okay. So this is the technology transfer protocol as per WHO. Okay. So I think you are getting my point. What I am discussing today. Next class we will discuss about quality risk management, QMR. Okay. QMR, quality risk management, and remaining portion of the topic. Okay, thank you today. If anyone having any doubt, you can ask in the discussion class.